Hello guys, I hope you are doing well. First of all, welcome to my YouTube channel, which is datasciencegurus.com, and you're watching the playlist for how to become a machine learning engineer or the machine learning beginner engineer course. Okay, so in first lecture we have discussed about in detail about the different algorithms, and today we are going to the practical implementation for different classification algorithm that we have discussed in our first lecture. And before that, first of all, you should have Anaconda or any Python IDE installed in your system so that you can work and you can explore more things and you can run the codes by yourself. Okay, so in this tutorial we will discuss about how to download and install Anaconda or any other Python IDE in your system so that you can run the basic codes and how to install the libraries. Okay, so first of all you have to go to the Google and type download Anaconda. Okay, because Anaconda has 4 or 5 different Python IDs and you can choose among them, so I prefer to use Anaconda, and it's the most widely used an ID for different platforms. Okay, so here you will go to this first link, free Anaconda download, and after that you have to click here on this link. You have to click accept all cookies, and you have to click here, and it will be of 894 MB. So you have to wait for a second, and so that it can be downloaded and you can install it. Okay. um, Here you go. It is just downloaded. So now we can install it in our system so that we can use it later. Okay. Uh, Python ID are very important, and personally, I usually suggest to use Spider IDE for Python. You can also use the Jupyter Notebook and um, PyCharm as well, but personally, I always prefer to use Spider because it is really good. Okay, so when the you have downloaded the setup, you have to open it, and here you have to click next, and you have to click next. And if you're using any if you're on your system, you have more users, you can install for all user, or if it's in your laptop, you can choose just me here. Okay, after that, the space it requires is 4.9 GB, and you should have more space so that you can install it in your system. Okay, so here I'm going to install it in my C drive, which is user, Maverick, and Anaconda 3. You can also install it into the same. Okay, so here I have already installed it. So you have to click next, and you can install it after. Um, you can by following the steps. So here I have already installed it, so that's why I'm going to cancel it. And after the successful installation, then you have to go to here and you have to type Anaconda Navigator. Okay, and after that, when you have click here, it will take 1 or 2 or 3 seconds, and you will you will be having you will see the Anaconda Navigator prompt. Okay, and after that, when it opens, let me show you that what are the steps you have to follow. Yeah, so I was saying that the best Python IDE for development or for beginners is Spider, because the Spider is a really good one, and you can easily explore variables. You can easily build applications of online websites as well. So it would be very easy for you to use this. Okay, so it would be more feasible for you. Okay, so after that, when you have installed Anaconda, then you have to come here and you have to type Anaconda prompt. Okay, And after typing Anaconda prompt, then I have these two. This is my data set, and this is my Jupyter notebook for the classification. Okay, so I have to move to this folder so that I can run this Jupyter notebook. Okay, so I'd have to copy this path, and then I have to go, because we are in right now we are in DC drive, so I have to go to the D drive, and then we have to type cd space and the address of that specific folder, so that it has to be in the specific folder. Then we have to type Jupyter notebook and have to press enter. Okay, after that you will see that here it is showing us the Jupyter notebook here. So now if you want to zoom it, you can zoom it out to uh, like to your visibility. I have zoomed it for 125, so you can see this is my Jupyter notebook and this is my the data set. So the most important part is, if you're this is the Excel sheet. Okay, this is Excel sheet which has the, which is our data set. This is our labels, these are our labels, and this is the text. So basically we are classifying the spam or non-spam SMS messages. We are designing a machine learning model that will help us to simply do the classification. Okay, so here it is. So before going to the actual part, we should know that how to install the libraries. Okay, so here you have to go to the Anaconda prompt, and you have to install, if you want to install a few libraries, any of the library, then you have to go to the Anaconda prompt. You have to open it. You have to type pip install. For example, I want to install the NumPy. Okay, so it's pip install NumPy. So I have to do the pip install NumPy. So if it is already installed, it will show you that required requirement already satisfied. So for example, there's another library which is, because if you're loading any Excel sheets, or if you're working on an actual Excel sheets data, you need these libraries. For example, we want to install pandas. So you have to type pip install pandas, and you have to press enter. Okay, and as pandas, numpy, and other ones are already installed, so it will show you this message. Otherwise it will do the installation for you. Okay, so this is all for today, and in our next lecture, we will discuss more about the implementation of the classification between spam messages and non-spam messages, or spam emails or non-spam emails, to design a machine learning model that will classify spam messages or spam emails with non-spam emails. Okay, thank you so much. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.